Hello everyone, welcome to your channel Neha's Fun Concepts. So today is the science class for the students of class 4 and we are going to do the chapter plants around us. Right? Plants around us are basically divided into two categories. First one is terrestrial plants and the second is aquatic plants. Terrestrial plants are the plants that grow on the land, whether it is any land form. इट इज अ ब्रॉड कैटेगरी. जो भी लैंड के ऊपर उगने वाले पौधे या पेड़ हैं उन्हें हम टेरेस्ट्रियल प्लांट्स की कैटेगरी में लेकर आएंगे. राइट. एंड एक्वेटिक प्लांट्स आर द प्लांट्स दैट एग्जिस्ट और हैपन इन द वाटर बिकॉज एक्वा मीन्स वाटर. तो पानी में उगने वाले जो भी पेड़ पौधे हैं उन्हें हम एक्वेटिक प्लांट्स में काउंट करेंगे. राइट. So move on to the first category. Terrestrial plants is a broad category with 5 subcategories. इसकी 5 आगे छोटी कैटेगरीज है. नंबर 1 is hills. Hills are the mountain areas. तो जो उनके ऊपर पेड़ पौधे उगते हैं that are hilly plants और द hilly trees you can say. तो इसके अंदर क्या क्या कवर होगा? पाइन, देवदार, सिदार, स्प्रूस, फर. इनके बारे में हम आगे पढ़ते हैं. नेक्स्ट है प्लेन्स. प्लेन्स मतलब जहां पर कोई माउंटेन एरिया नहीं है, कोई प्लेटू रीजन नहीं है, कोई डेजर्ट नहीं है, सिंपल प्लेन एरिया. जैसे इन लुधियाना वी आर रिजाइडिंग इन द प्लेन एरिया. राइट. सो प्लेन्स में उगने वाले जो ट्रीज हैं वो है मैंगो, पीपल, बनियन, साल, शीशम एक्सेट्रा. नेक्स्ट हॉट एंड वेट रीजन. हॉट एंड वेट रीजन में कौन से प्लांट्स उगते हैं? रबर, टीक, कोकोनट, कॉटन, राइस. नेक्स्ट मार्शी. मार्शी एरिया क्या होता है? डेट इज अ वेट मड्डी लैंड जिसको हम दलदल सा भी बोल सकते हैं. ठीक है. मार्शी एरियाज में मेनली मैंग्रोव्स ही उगते हैं. नेक्स्ट डेजर्ट. डेजर्ट इज द लाइक यू कैन से राजस्थान एरिया जहां पर सैंड ही सैंड है, पानी बहुत कम होता है, तो वहां पर कैक्टस एंड सुक्यूलेंट्स. So these are the 5 subcategories of the terrestrial plants. Next, aquatic plants. Aquatic plants में 2 subcategories हैं. First is floating and the second is underwater. ठीक है. इसमें कंफ्यूज मत होना कि मतलब ये फ्री फ्लोटिंग ही था, फिक्स फ्लोटिंग ही था. नो. फर्स्ट मेन जो कैटेगरी है वो है फ्लोटिंग. फ्लोटिंग के आगे 2 सब कैटेगरीज हैं, फ्री फ्लोटिंग एंड फिक्स्ड फ्लोटिंग. फ्री फ्लोटिंग का क्या मतलब होता है? जो पानी में या पॉन्ड में आराम से पौधे इधर उधर तैर के जा रहे हैं. ठीक है. तो मतलब उनकी वो तैर के कैसे जा रहे हैं? बिकॉज उनके नीचे से रूट्स अटैच नहीं है पॉन्ड बेड के साथ. जो नीचे जमीन है उसके साथ अगर रूट्स अटैच नहीं है तो वो फ्रीली फ्लोट करते हुए जा रहे हैं. ठीक है. इसके अंदर एग्जांपल आएगी वाटर लेटूस, वाटर हाइसिंथ एंड डकवीड. वाटर कैबेज भी कह सकते हैं वाटर लेटूस को. नेक्स्ट है फिक्स फ्लोटिंग. फिक्स फ्लोटिंग में क्या होगा? जो प्लांट्स की रूट्स है ना वो पॉन्ड के बेड के साथ अटैच होंगी. तो इसकी एग्जांपल है वाटर लिली एंड लोटस. जो अदर कैटेगरी है वो है अंडर वाटर की. अंडर वाटर मतलब जो पानी के ऊपर फ्लोट नहीं कर रहा बल्कि पानी के अंदर है, पॉन्ड्स के अंदर जो पेड़ पौधे हैं. ठीक है. उसकी एग्जांपल है हाइड्रिला. Hydrilla is the main example for the underwater aquatic plant. So now move forward. Now I will tell in detail about these plants and about these categories. So first subcategory of the terrestrial plants are the plants of hills. The plants of hills grow in the hilly areas or the mountain areas. They are tall and straight and have a conical shape. The main examples are pine, deodar, cedar, spruce and fir. You might have seen the Christmas tree. That is also a spruce tree. The leaves of these trees are narrow and needle shaped. The conical shape of these trees does not allow the snow to get deposited on them. Similarly, the leaves are so designed, so adapted that the snow does not easily get deposited on the leaves. Second subcategory of the terrestrial plants are the plants of plains. These trees have many branches and many leaves. Some examples are peepal, mango, banyan, sal and shisham. Teak, rubber, coconut, pepper, cotton, rice and banana are the main examples of hot and wet region plants. As you can see here, the rubber tapping is done. These trees are evergreen because they have a large number of leaves and they shed their leaves gradually. Marsh is a very wet, muddy area on the land. Mangroves grow in the marshy soil. These trees have breathing roots or the aerial roots as they come out of the water level above the soil to get sufficient oxygen. So these are called aerial roots. Aerial means growing in the air. Lotus and succulents are the main examples of the desert area plants. These plants have well-developed roots that goes deep inside the soil to suck the water. As you can see, the stems are green and are fleshy and juicy from inside. We can eat it as a vegetable also. It is soft also. So these plants have spines instead of leaves. Let us now move towards the aquatic plants. First discuss about the free floating plants. The main examples are water lettuce, water hyacinth and duckweed. The main reasons behind their floating are: number one, they have air-filled cavities in their leaves and stems, and secondly, the roots of these plants are not attached to the pond bed. That is why they are able to move freely here and there in the water. As you can see, I have shown you the water lettuce and the roots are not attached to the pond bed. Now you can see these are the duckweed. They are also freely floating plants in the water, aquatic plants. Now let us talk about the fixed aquatic plants. Lotus and water lily are its main examples. Such plants are attached to the pond bed, although the stems have holes and the leaves are broad. The stem of the lotus, commonly known as kamal kakdi, is also eaten as a vegetable. You might have seen that water lily and lotus look alike, but there are minute differences. Moving towards the underwater plant, hydrilla is the best example for that. It increases the oxygen content of the water and removes the carbon dioxide. That makes water suitable for the fish and the other aquatic animals. As you can see, the leaves of hydrilla are pointed and strap-like. See here. Hydrilla does not float on the water. It remains inside the water body. So it is an underwater plant. Of the soil to make it loose and soft is called ploughing. Earlier it was done with the help of plough, which was an iron structure. Now it is done with the help of tractors. After tilling the soil, right amount of seeds are spread and sprinkled at regular distances and the field is watered. After a few days, the small plants or the sprouts came out of the seeds. The plants which are grown by farmers are called the cultivated plants. Some examples are sugarcane, maize, wheat and rice. Sometimes undesirable plants also grow along with the cultivated plants that harm the growth of the main crop by absorbing the water, manure, fertilizers, insecticides, pesticides that are meant for the main crop. So these should be uprooted from the field immediately. The seeds of the weeds are brought by the birds or the animals